Happy holidays, the 12 days of dumbness. Jingle bells, Glenda smells, Polly's not okay. Wife's in jail, can't make bail, oh, and this guy, he got tased. Walking across the land with a camera in their hand. Because they have no job, post office they will stand. Harassing people too, for AdSense revenue. Acting like a jackwagon is all they'll ever do. Oh, jingle bells, conflict sells, now they're getting paid. They don't care about our rights, I hope they get pepper sprayed. Numbskulls in handcuffs and good window smashes. Morons arrested for all their trespasses. P. Barnes and his infamous in-court tasing. These are a few of my favorite things. When they misquote Poster 7, and it makes me mad. I just remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. On the first day of dumbness, Mike Gravelin gave to me Blendino without attorney. On the second day of dumbness, Regical gave to me 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the third day of dumbness, Van Valiant gave to me dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the fourth day of dumbness, Artie gave to me 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK sopsits, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 5th day of dumbness, Schrodinger gave to me 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK sopsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 6th day of dumbness, Team Skeptic gave to me 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 7th day of dumbness, Vilified gave to me 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 8th day of dumbness, Familia gave to me douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 9th day of dumbness, Unclean Hands gave to me 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 10th day of Christmas, Dr. Dave gave to me 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 11th day of dumbness, Kid Rocks gave to me best action ever, 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 more rhymes. Dumb UK substitute. 2 tasty tasings and Blandino without attorney. On the 12th day of dumbness, Palmetto gave to me. No nonsense trooper, best action ever. 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs. 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens. 5 windows a smash. 4 Moorish morons, dumbs, UK substitute, tasty tasings, and Blandino without attorney.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing today? Oh, hope you had a good Monday night. And let's see who's all in the house this morning. We got Cliff Hickson first. What's up, Cliff? Good to see you. Commentator Auditor says, good morning, Hezokuai land. Hashtag rise and shine with Hezokuai. Good morning from Nancy Marcho. How you doing today, Nancy? Good to see you again, as always. Brian Showman. Hello, welcome. Guten Morgen, guten Tag. Yeah. Do I know any other German? Schadenfreude. I listened to, crap. I just had a brain fart. I listened to Kraftwerk, so I should be more, Frauen auf der Autobahn. Let's see. We got Nancy Marcho, Brad Showman, Peck. What's up, Peck? Hey, dude, let me tell you something, Peck. Yesterday, you mentioned that you saw Violent Night, and I had never heard of that movie before. I didn't know what you were talking about, so I just assumed that it was another one in a long string of stupid Christmas movies where Santa's the bad guy. But I was curious after you said that. So later on yesterday, I watched the trailer. And after watching the trailer, I already got my tickets. I'm going to go see it tonight. So tomorrow I'll have my review. But that looks like a great movie. If anyone in here doesn't know what we're talking about, from the trailer, it looks like what happens is this rich family gets kidnapped because they got $300 million in cash in their home. And whoever the people who broke into their house know it. And they're trying to steal the money. Meanwhile, the actual real Santa Claus comes in the chimney to deliver presents, sees that this poor family is being held hostage, and uses his Santa magic to save them and beat up the bad guys. It looks great. I'm going to see that tonight. So thanks, Peck, for mentioning that, because I would have had no idea. Now I'm going to go see it. Nancy Marcho, what's up, Peck? Terry Barnes, good morning. Blanche, great to see you again. Good to have you here. Blanche Bowles. All right. Jimbo, what's up? Let's see who else we got. We got Ikis. Hello, Ikis. Hope you're doing well today. Good to see you. As always, Luna Nights. Good morning. Pat Dagler, how you doing? John Anderson, good morning. Corrections 101 in the house. What's up? Paracord Princess. Yes, great to see you again as well. Love it. Love you guys. This is great. I have so many wonderful people. Look at this list of names here. Gamer88, what's up? Luna Knights, Chelsea Bay, what's up? Christopher O'Connor, yes. I showed that yesterday on my stream. It was great. Let's see. Nancy, Corrections 101, Paracord Princess, Pat Dagler, Brian Showman, Chelsea May. And let's see. Is that pretty much it? Oh, Zerzu Zyquin's in the house. What's up? Commentator Auditor, yes. Brian Showman, Jimbo, Peck. Captain Happy. Hey, what's up? Good morning. Hashtag Rise and Shine with Hezokuai. Yes. Let's see. All right. Looks good. My wife's surgery went well. Thank you all for your thoughts and prayers. Hey, absolutely no problem, man. We're family here. Every morning we get together, hang out, have some coffee. Glenn Molnar, what's up? Good to see you. Good morning. So here we are all once again gathered together in the Christmas season, getting ready for some fun. Let's see. just catching up with the chat. Sorry, guys. I was just, when I scroll through it, just read the names. So I got some videos I want to show today and go over, but I wanted to start. Is it? Which one? For those of you who didn't see it, I'm going to start with an update on Glenn Serio from Telecline. I'm going to show this a little bit to see where he was at. He had a hearing the other day, and she went, and Glenn didn't. And here's her talking. LaDonna Rogers, what's up? Here she is talking after the hearing and telling the story of what happened. So here's our Glenn Serio update from the one and only Telecline, more of a journalist than he's ever been.
Hello, everybody. It's a cold, snowy day in Everett today.
What the heck?
But I have news. This beautiful building over here is where Glenn will be spending 5 days. Yes, I said 5 days. Starting. Well, let me start from the beginning. Glenn was not in court today. He did appear via Zoom, and he apparently is in Alaska and will be returning on December 11th. And so what happened in court today was that they reimposed the 5-day sentence with 2 years probation. It's unsupervised, monitored probation where he just has to check in, and that's a 2-year probation. And so Glenn said that he was in Alaska until December 11th, and so they wanted a report date between December 12th and December 16th. And Glenn said that, and when it was Glenn's, when the judge asked Glenn if he had any input as to what day he would like to report to jail.
All right. I want to address something really quick. Because somebody asked, let's see, where is it? Well, somebody in the chat asked, how the hell did Glenn Serio get to Alaska? Which makes me want to say something. And before I say it, I want to make sure that I emphasize and have a disclaimer, okay? If somebody's a scumbag, they deserve a certain amount of disdain. I know that I could say this because I'm a fat guy. So the reason why Glenn was able to make it to Alaska is because whales naturally belong in Alaska. Sorry, I had to say that.
Glenn said no, because he has active stalker named Sharon Klein, and that she's probably in the courtroom right now, and he is afraid if he gave a specific date that she would stalk him at the jail. So Glenn has between the dates of December 12 and December 16 to report to the Snohomish County Jail to serve his 5-day sentence. And he is to report no later than December 16th at 3 p.m. So no later than December 16th at 3 p.m., which is a Friday, Glenn will be spending his 5-day sentence. And I just want to add that December 16th is my brother Eric's birthday. So I'm really happy that things turned out the way they did. So until we'll get a note. I'm sure everybody will be watching the jail between December 12th and December 16th for when Glenn turns himself in. I have no information about whether he has a commissary to be donating for his water and top ramen. Let me see. I think I'm checking my notes here. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to throw this in real quick too because I saw this in the chat. Someone's like, the guy who stalked all these people is worried about a stalker. But the best part is, do you realize that the woman who's narrating is the person they were talking about in court? She was there, and he's like, well, I have this stalker following me, and it was her that they're talking, that he's calling his stalker. That's brilliant. Oh, I love it.
I think that is everything. Glenn is in Alaska, should be returning December 11th to serve his 5-day sentence. And his one thing, there is no time off for good behavior. Some people say he might get time off. In Snohomish County Jail on a sentence under 10 days, there is no time off for good behavior. So Glenn will be serving the entire 5 days in that building right there. And I've been told that those windows are fake. You cannot see out of them. So that's the good news for today. Glenn Serial will be, and then if he does not report to the jail between December 12th and December 16th, there will be a hearing on December 19th. And if he does not appear before the judge on December 19th, then the warrant will be issued arrest. So he has to report to jail between December 12th and 16th. If he does not report to jail, then there will be a court hearing on the 19th where a warrant will be issued. So it's all the good news you've been waiting for. Glenn Serial is finally going to serve his sentence for his reckless driving ticket from 2019. Have a great day.
All right. So that's good news from the Telecline channel. And I'm so proud of her. She's doing so well. I remember I actually have a video where I'm talking about her. Am I still on? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. All right. This happened to me yesterday morning too, remember? Anyway, dang nabbit. Are you guys seeing me? My internet keeps like going weird, or my computer or something isn't working right. Hello? All right. Anyway, gotta say hello to Internet God out there. Come on. On my screen I keep getting screwed up. Are you guys seeing me all like funky, or am I good? And yes, he is afraid of Telecline. So anyway, hello Internet God, hello out there associates. Hello me. Good morning. Didn't see you earlier. Hello. I'm roboting. Dag nabbit. Am I here? Am I there? Am I everywhere? Dag nabbit. All right. I think it should be good now. I'm gonna, you know what I need to do? I need to get one of those because my router is all the way over in the other room, so I got to get one of those big long Ethernet cords so I could plug directly into the router instead of using the Wi-Fi. But right now it looks like we got a good signal. So in case it didn't work, I said hello to me, hello to Internet God, hello to out there associates. Welcome all. Welcome. Roisin, hello. What's up? Good to see you. Graham's in the house. What's up? The 1990s internet. Oh yeah. with my little dial-up connection. Billy Yank, what's up? Good to see you. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm proud of Telecline and where her channel has gone. I remember talking about her back when she had 3 subscribers, and now she has more subscribers than I do. So I'm really proud of her. She's been doing great work there, just, giving the Glenn Serial updates and making sure she's always like somebody said in the chat, she showed up to more of his court dates than he has. Literally. That's not a joke. Like, she has. So anyway, Christopher O'Connor, if I didn't say hello. Welcome to the stream. So we got that. And then another thing I wanted to show, let me see. I think I had it queued up. It looks like we have a new ally in our fight against the idiots. It looks like this dude has only been around for a very short time. He's only got a few videos. He just started. He's only got 215 subscribers. I'm going to play one of his videos, and if you like it, go ahead and check him out. His name is Zombie Ironside. Let me go ahead and drop you guys a link to his channel. And like I said, what I'll do is I'll go ahead, and he's got 219 subs, and he's got 6 videos. And I'm going to play one of his videos. If you like his style, definitely drop him a sub, man. Get this guy going, because he's on our side. No, well, I don't know. I don't think it's Big Wes. He sounds way smarter than Big Wes could ever be. Anyway, here, I'll show you guys one of his videos. This is his most recent one. No, not that one. There we go. It's from Zombie Ironside. All right, hold on.
That part of the building becomes public.
So B&Bs are privately owned, okay? Did you not know that?
That's not true.
Yes, they are. They're privately owned. That's owned by a
They can be
business.
privately owned, but they're still public.
Okay. It's a business.
It's a
okay?
government business, yeah, which makes it public. That's why I'm asking for a supervisor before you make a mistake.
I'm not calling a business. I'm not calling my supervisor.
Well, I'm
go back in that
requesting a
business,
supervisor.
okay, bud?
No. Are you doing it under threat of arrest?
I'm telling you, you're not allowed back in there, bud, okay?
Yeah, are you telling me?
Listen,
are you
causing an
with a
annoyance and
lawful
alarm.
order? Is that a
Listen to what I'm
lawful
saying.
order?
Are you gonna let me talk, man, or are you just gonna make your video?
Boom. Roasted.
You're causing an annoyance and alarm to the people inside of that business. Yes, you are. That's why I'm
Videotaping?
here. Yes, you are
So,
causing
are
an
you the
annoyance and
feelings
alarm.
police or law
I'm telling you,
police?
you're causing an annoyance and alarm, which is the statute,
Uh-huh.
which comes to disorderly conduct. You're becoming
Really?
disorderly at this.
Okay, so section 2917.11, disorderly. There is nothing on here. Feel free to pause because I'm trying to make this quick. There is literally nothing on here that has anything to do to be close to me filming in public. Nothing. In a public place.
Today, Junior.
Like I said, there's nothing on here. Okay. Thank you. Back.
No,
Please
you
go
are.
away, okay? It's a privately owned business.
Under threat of arrest. That's all I need.
I'm telling you to go away as a courtesy of the property owner, okay? Please go away.
Is that a threat? I'm not. Or is that a lawful
You're not
order?
gonna get any story here, bud. All right.
Okay,
This has
I
been
will, because
played
I
out
will be
all
back
over
on
the
a day
internet.
that I will be okay to be arrested.
is
So I mean,
all over the internet, man. You're nothing original. Just go away, man.
you're a trident, man. What's your badge number, officer? I need your badge number. Let's see, 20169. What's your badge number, officer?
I'm not giving you my badge number. I'm happy.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
All right. First of all, got to say goodbye to me. Don't want to come off like I didn't see you. All right. Glad that you stopped by. It was great to have you, as always. And let's go back to the stupid. And again, I don't know if you noticed, but this guy, he seems to be more into like texting than voiceovers and stuff and memes and all that. But still, somebody that's on our side always needs a little bit of support, get their channel growing. And this is, it's just starting out.
Oh!
Badge name, yep.
This is sad.
Have a good day.
I heard bad news about Norwood Police. Now I believe it. Don't worry. I'll be at your station later.
Have a good day.
I'll be at your station later. I'll be filing a complaint, officer.
Officer Mollman. Mollman.
Adam Strange.
Badge
what's
number?
up?
Man, of course. Sir, you a supervisor? 20166. You a supervisor in here?
No.
Can I get a supervisor, please?
No.
Boom. Roasted.
Really? Well, can I get your badge number?
No.
Can I get your names and badge numbers?
Right here.
Right here. How original. How original.
Really?
How original.
Original. Come on, man.
Can I get your names and badge numbers?
Williams. I'm Officer Williams.
Officer Williams and Officer Harris.
Badge numbers?
I don't have to get that to you.
That's it's in your policy.
No, it's not.
It actually is.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you know my policy better than me?
Yeah, I do. Isn't that sad?
Come on, man.
I'll be back, officer, on a day that I'm going to be okay with being arrested. So
Have a good
it's
day,
all
man.
good. You too.
Enjoy it.
Hey, I'll be at the post office. You don't exercise your rights, they go away, just like exercising muscles.
Oh.
I am exercising my rights. I don't care if you video me. I really don't. I'm recording you too, man.
Yeah, but it's a public place.
But you're
It's a
causing.
public
Listen,
lobby.
dude. Like, I don't care if you record. I don't think they care if you record either. But you're causing an annoyance, okay? And you're causing an alarm.
Video recording,
Okay.
that's not how
It's-
you can put it.
It's on how they feel.
Hey, and the
man.
judge will throw that out of the court
I'm
faster
just
than
telling you,
lightning.
man. They're causing an annoyance and alarm to the public, which is the people. In
Then
there,
trespass me.
okay?
Give me a trespassing paper,
I'm
man.
telling you, man. Just don't go back in there.
Just
It's
give me a
not-
trespassing paper
it's
because you know
not-
I'm going to fight this.
Listen, if you want a
And then I'm gonna
story,
be in
go
there.
somewhere else,
No,
man.
it's-
This isn't the right place.
I'm trying to record and do my freaking thing.
I've seen
man.
this
And
video
you
before
just-
too. I love this cop.
You're just out here just trying to cause it, trying
Seen
to get a
all
rile
these
out of us, and it's
videos.
not working, man. It's just not.
I'm out here because I heard Norwood police don't listen to the law.
Okay. Where did you hear that?
I hear it all the time.
What? Where? Not citing
Everywhere.
anywhere.
People tell me all the time. Check out this place. You know my followers.
Script
Are you-
Cat, what's
your
up?
YouTube?
Great
You
to
watch
see
some
ya.
videos?
I don't give any information out.
You don't give any
Commentator
information.
auditor. Yes.
information.
But you have all this information.
All right. So anyway, I just wanted to share that because, like I said, he's a new content creator, and he's Zombie Ironside is his name. And here's his link again if you guys are interested in his stuff. Yeah, I'm not trying to be too critical of people that are on our side, but I did see a few comments in there about like, using the same old memes and the way he's doing his editing is kind of basic. But again, the dude only has 6 videos. He's obviously new and learning. And hopefully, through our support, he'll grow and get better. And, some of the commentary he does is all through text, but some of the stuff he says is pretty good. So we got to encourage him and, tell him, hey, El Weedskador, what's up? And I think with the support and maybe a little positive feedback, like, hey, we like, or the stuff that you're putting on screen, you're original stuff, you know. So do more of that, you know, like maybe back up on the memes a little bit or use different ones. He basically took Vilified's video and threw in a few add-ons. I was thinking that while I was watching it just now, to be honest with you. But that also, to be perfectly honest, that's how I started. I didn't want to give the frauditors the clicks and views. I didn't know at the time how to get their videos without giving them the view. Now I get it now, but at the time, when I first started, I didn't know. So that's what I was doing. I was taking Schrodinger's videos and Radicals and these guys and re-editing them to make them my own. So yeah, like I said, I think that it'd be what has happened with Chili. Dude, so much happens with I don't even I it's not that I purposely go out of my way to avoid Chili stuff. It's that there's so much that it's like I would have to make a whole thing of just covering him because every day he says or does something that's so stupid. He's back on YouTube and he's talking the same old nonsense, even more nonsensical. And the dude's just, he's, yeah, man. Scott Ammo, what's up? Yeah, exactly. Chili's stuff is so much. You need a whole stream just on him. And I like to cover a few different things. So now, that being the case, and the fact that we were actually talking about Vilified a minute ago, I actually wanted to share his newest video because I liked what I really like about Vilified. And again, with his editing or whatever, you can say what you want, but his commentary is, he's been doing it for a long time. He knows what he's doing. His commentary is spot on. And I loved his commentary in this video so much that, like I said, I wanted to share it with you guys again today. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at that because this is his commentary in this one is great. I love the things he says.
Have told me, yeah, we like the longer videos. All right, well, let's do it. He's already lurking around the outside, doing the jack wagonry. Guys already approached him, had a couple words. This is where we pick it up.
Yeah, from the fence right there, yeah. Yep, I know that, man. All right. What's your name, Jeff? Take care. Jeff, did you call on me, buddy?
He noticed his ID card. So now he feels he's going to call him out by his name, try to get underneath of his skin.
Did you call them?
I didn't call anybody. I have no idea who you are or why you're here.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking because he said there was no call generated and he was just driving by, so.
Well, then why would you disbelieve him?
I'll answer that because you're dealing with an idiot. I mean, you're legitimate. You're dealing with people who hold cameras and call it a job. Their job is to bother those with a job. Go figure.
Because police lie all the time. Supreme Court's already ruled that they can.
They can do what?
They can lie to the public.
Well, I don't believe he lied to you.
Boom.
Roasted.
Pull the call anyway. All right, you're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to work for it. I'm gonna pull that too.
But this is creating, now that you're here, I've received several phone calls of people from our facility.
I mean, of course, who wouldn't call it in? You got a strange man out here probably wearing his whole getup with a camera, trying to throw his nose where it doesn't belong, bothering anybody he can, putting himself in the most suspicious places so someone will discover him and say, "Oh, what are you doing?"
Oh, wow.
Concerned of this individual filming them as
Wow.
they're entering and leaving our property.
Oh, I've been on your property, huh, Jeff?
I didn't say that. If you want to listen,
You said on and off your
I
property.
said you're filming people leaving on and
Yeah.
off our property.
Is that
I
illegal?
said that you were on our property.
Is that illegal?
All I'm saying?
Whether it's illegal or not, it's certainly creepy. It certainly makes you suspicious. It certainly puts you in a light you probably don't want to be in.
Hey, sorry, if you listen to me, I have to listen to you. Is if you come onto our property.
Yeah, I don't need your bullshit either.
I'm sorry.
I don't need your bullshit.
Who's bullshit?
Your bullshit.
Mine.
You're gonna walk. You see this? You're not gonna do
What
anything
am I
about
doing?
that, Chief, huh?
What am I doing?
Yeah, you want to touch me again? I'll get you for assault. Go ahead. He just did.
I didn't
me.
touch you. Your camera bumped
Go ahead. Now you touch me again, I'll spray you with mace right in front of the chief. How about that?
Why?
Well, I don't know if that's a good idea. Chief done said he'll put you in jail. Also, what's wrong? You don't like somebody else coming up and staring at you and being all up where they're not supposed to be?
Are you gonna spray me with mace?
You think I'm playing, huh, Chief?
Why are you?
You think I'm
spraying me?
playing, huh, Chief? If he touches me again, okay, Chief, I'm gonna spray him right in the face.
You're gonna get arrested.
If he touches me again, he's gonna get sprayed.
And real quick, I wanted to say something because I noticed this, and I noticed that VF doesn't point it out, so I want to point it out. So the guy walks up to the Frauditor, right, and gets in front of him. So he decides that he's going to do the same thing to the cop to make a point. But then he walks all the way around the cop. The guy didn't get behind him, but he's saying it's the same thing, but he got behind the cop. Why? Because he knows that cops hate it when people come up behind them because they might be sneaking up to attack them. It's so, he's doing it on purpose. Come on.
Hey, do you understand English, Chief?
What is your name?
Do something. It's right here. Right there, Chief.
Do you want to make a report?
No, I don't. I don't want him. Tell him to step back.
Whoa, step back. There's a public area.
Tell him to step back.
He doesn't have to. Why do I have to step back? Is that illegal?
You're an Jeff, huh?
You don't have to step back either. That's
right.
illegal. I'm not allowed to stand here.
Oh, you feel tough in front of the chief?
No, I don't feel.
Yeah,
tough
you
in
do.
front of the
Yeah,
chief.
you do. You're a punk, dude. Get back on your property and go to work.
This is
Only punk I see here is you. Complaining, whining. You're the one who showed up here to bother people. Now you're being bothered a little bit and you don't like it. Cry us a river.
this is my
Get
property.
back on your property and go to work.
Why can't I stand here?
Because you're wasting time
Is
working.
there a crime for me standing here talking to you?
I don't know, Jeff.
I don't
You
know.
want to
either.
be YouTube famous, huh?
Okay. Okay, right. You too.
You're a joke.
Why am I a joke? If you want to make a criminal report, I can take it.
No, I don't need it, dude. I don't need your report. But I love how you're not de-escalating the situation right now.
De-escalating what situation?
I love it, Chief. It's all right. It's all right, Chief. So if I walk up to you like that, that's okay, Chief? Is that okay, Chief?
You just did.
Is that okay?
If you
Is it officer safety, Chief? Huh?
It's a difference. You're not an officer. He is an officer. Officer safety is a thing. You're just a punk on the side of the road trying to start trouble. Nobody cares what happens to you. I don't know what it takes to get that through your head. You're just a punk. All of y'all, just small little boys. What the man's really trying to say when he tells the officer, oh, I see you're not de-escalating. What he means is, why aren't you saving my rear end right now? I'll tell you why. You're a punk. We don't like punks, boy.
You don't like that, huh, Chief? Yeah, how do you feel, Chief?
So you're escalating this.
I'm escalating this?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm not escalating anything, dude. He wants to get in my face and act tough, dude.
Why am I?
He's
Acting?
just
I'm standing
I
here
don't
with my
care.
hands in my pocket,
Yeah, he's
and you're
Yeah.
standing on the
You don't
road.
like it. It's a public road.
Hello,
You can
Donna
be here.
Ray.
I can be here.
All right.
So-
Do this all day.
Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Let me get my camera so I can record all of this.
Oh, there
as
you
well.
go.
So
He's joining the movement.
if I'm,
I would love to.
If
You
want
are.
to make a criminal report, you
I don't have a criminal report.
Sir, do you want to make a criminal report?
Oh,
No,
for what?
Not at this point. I do
Okay,
not.
All right.
There's nothing he
Well, then
can
I'm gonna-
write a criminal
I'm gonna-
report
I'm
on.
gonna Clear and you
Yeah,
guys
clear
can
out, man.
Continue to do
Yeah.
what you're doing.
I'll tell you one thing. If you get a call from me about him getting sprayed, you know why? Because he put his hands on me. He's been warned.
I don't think he's gonna put his hands on you.
No. I wouldn't want to either if I was him, Chief.
Says the guy who wanted Chief to back this guy up off of him. You can't make his stuff up.
He thinks this bothers me.
No, I don't think it bothers you. But if you're doing it with us, we'll just return the favor. That's all.
All right, buddy. Look at this joke. Look at him. Feels good about himself now. This makes them feel better now, guys. It makes
All
their
I'm doing
feelings.
is the same thing you are.
It resides their feelings and enforces their. It just
Out here making fun of others, and that dingy hat don't even fit you right.
it just helps them out inside. Oh, look at this.
Okay.
Are you done, Jeff? You're looking great for Wayland. Let me tell you.
I appreciate that.
Oh man, HR's gonna love this video.
We are, because that's exactly who's going to see it.
It's all right. You're gonna learn. You're learning, buddy. You get that?
Got it. Loud and clear.
Great. You're gonna make a great thumbnail, buddy.
This is going to go on for a while. Normally, I would skip through a lot of this, but many of you have said, hey, VF, we like some of the longer videos. Well, today you got one.
Don't
The
need to be
irony,
6
huh?
feet, don't need
The
to be 3 feet,
hypocrisy, the
don't need
irony.
to be whatever you want me to be.
What's your position, Jeff?
Right now, videographer. What's your position, Jeff?
Is that what they pay you for, Wayland? At
I don't
Wayland?
know. What is the movie paying you to do?
No,
Jeff?
real. It's right here.
I know your name is Ray.
Yeah.
Right here.
You like that, huh?
I think it's original.
Is it?
It is really
Thank you.
good.
I learned it from the police.
Oh, I thought they lied.
It's their tactic.
To lie?
That too.
Isn't that what you said? They lie?
Are you done here, Jeff?
I don't know. Am I done, Jeff?
Oh man, you're gonna make great content for me, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, sir.
Content. You don't make no content. You guys just go out and harass people. That's not content. That's filming your stupidity. Then you upload it. So now we all know you're dumb.
Stupid to be stepping 6 feet in front of somebody's face. You feel better now, Jeff? I hope you feel better. See you later, Dip.
Of course, he's going to cuss at him when he's leaving. It's his last chance to try to agitate him. But clearly, this man's got to get back to work. Not all of us got all day to spend out here on the road videotaping a bunch of nothing.
Go back to work. And then you get this over here now, too. Yeah, he's sitting there and observing.
A few moments later.
I appreciate you de-escalating that, Chief. I really do.
Boom. Roasted.
You're a well, let me just tell you. No, I don't need your bull, dude. Go. Get the out of here, dude. You dismissed, dude.
1 hour later.
Hi, sweetheart.
Did your mother drop you on your head when you were a baby?
Hey, Chief. I'm sending you an email right now with the following records, okay?
Now, remember that right there, because he does email the chief. However, the chief is not going to respond through email. He's going to make him drive back down there.
Hey, listen. These guys did call, and they don't want you on their property.
Dude, why do you keep giving me directives, bro? I know what public property and trespassing and private property is, dude.
This medical
It's not necessary, dude.
I'm just telling you, they don't want you there.
Well, there wasn't all generated then.
Another thing that I wanted to say about these morons is whenever a cop tells them something, they're either cop-splaining or giving directives. Like, what do you think would happen if you got busted for trespassing and you go to court and say, well, the officer never told me where to stand or where the boundary was, so I didn't know. So, of course, the cop isn't giving you directives to be a tyrant. He's telling you what the situation is. Like, okay, don't go over there. Don't give me directives. But if they don't, then in court, you're going to say, well, he never told me, so I didn't know, and play stupid. So don't even try that on me. You're an idiot.
right? What to me, Chief?
Just now.
Oh, just now? Oh, really?
Send me an email.
I already did. Don't delete those records. Oh, so the health center. The health
Out
center
there,
called
that's a
on me.
SpongeBob thing.
Apparently just now.
I mean, what don't you understand? You are not liked by the majority of the public. We do not like people who bother people for no reason. Most of us would call on you too if you were standing at the edge of our drive having a bunch of problems. You got the chief of police out there. You got the company next door out there. Yeah, we want all that out of here, man. We got customers coming and going.
And we're going to find out.
How'd they know?
I don't want to hear nothing about, look, they're recording me, so that means I can do the same thing. No, that camera's not for profit. That camera ain't going to agitate nobody.
Can I help you?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm here to pick up some records.
Okay, and your name?
I didn't get that. This is bullshit. It's right here. I don't know if I can read it from here, sir. It says right here.
Makes her get up to come over to the counter to read name tag, paper, something. You talk about no respect. You wonder why nobody likes you. Innocent woman. But here you come. That's why I'm telling you, man. Wish there was more people out there to smack y'all in the chops.
Okay.
Yeah. I just need my records, please, from the chief that left it here.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, hold on.
A few moments later.
Geez,
Is that everything you need?
striking out, huh?
Should be right here.
What is this entailing? What records?
I have no idea.
Well, I'd like to speak with him because he didn't even contact me about what records I'm picking up.
Are you stupid or something?
Where's my audio
I
recording?
can request for him to come here.
Please do.
Have a seat.
I'll stand. Thank you.
Excuse me?
Strike three?
What do you mean strike three?
I'm sorry. My viewers understand. What's your name?
Dispatcher 400.
What's your name?
Dispatcher 400.
That's not your name. That's your ID number. What's your name?
Dispatcher 400.
You gonna refuse to give me a name? I don't know, guys. What is in here? This doesn't feel like a recording, guys.
Oh, does it not?
What's that? My name's on it. My full name is on this, right? Guys, you come down here asking me who that is. Where do I send it? Unbelievable, guys.
Oh, it's very much believable. We're treating you according to how you treat others. I mean, you're gonna be a whining, crying little punk. We're gonna treat you like one. We gonna cry about it now again? Oh, they didn't treat me right. Try treating others right. He's surprised they got him down here looking like he is. Stupid.
What's your direct number? It is, isn't it? Yeah. No, they were asking, that's all. They may have some questions for you guys. Guys, if you have any questions, you can, what is it, 401? 400? You could ask dispatch 401 or whatever the hell. What her name is. Maybe she'll know.
Don't like that.
That's okay. You guys do not have to call. Oh, there it is, Winston. Thank you, buddy.
All right, this is going to become very important.
Public
Let's go back.
Oh, there it is.
That.
Let's. If you have any questions, you can. What is it? 401? 400? You could ask dispatch 401 or whatever the. What her name is. Maybe she'll let you know.
No. Don't like that.
That's okay. You guys do not have to call. Oh, there it is, Winston. Thank you, buddy. The public has some questions and concerns, and I think they want to ask you.
You're just doing the only thing that you know how to do. And that's pathetic maneuvers. You got people calling in to yet bother the resources that this community needs. Say there was an emergency down the road, but they're dealing with your nonsense. That doesn't bother you. And the fact that that doesn't bother you is why I don't like none of you. It's all just a bunch of childish games. I mean, all of you, your playbook comes right out of 5th grade.
But they know all my information. They know where it goes. They're not busy enough here anyway in Charlestown. I was in town for almost 45 minutes and didn't even hear dispatch go off, so. So yeah, guys, you do not call. Oh, there's Chief Connors. Here he is. Tyrant Patrol.
Hey, Mark, what can I do for you?
What's going on, Connors? So you do know who I am after all, huh?
I found out, yeah.
Yeah, you found out, but why
What can
did
I do for you?
Why did you make me drive here 2 hours for papers?
That's what you wanted. That's
I
what you
want radio
requested.
communications. I asked for too.
I don't have that.
You have
Boom.
Roasted.
zero radio
I have
communications.
nothing else for you except for that.
You didn't say anything on dispatch regarding that call.
Listen to me. I have nothing else to show you.
You know what's funny, Chief Connors?
If you want anything else, you can
Call
take me to
number.
court.
Hold on, Chief. You're gonna listen, okay?
No. First off, you don't go pointing your fingers at me like that. Second off, I'll listen to whatever I want to, when I want to, because I've decided to. You don't tell me a thing.
Call number 21-5969. You said you weren't dispatched out there. Second, where is my audio?
Read it.
I don't want to read it. You didn't even tell me what I was coming here to get.
That's what you asked for.
No, I did not. I asked for a lot.
I'm not going back and forth.
No. We are going to go back and forth. You're going to sit here and listen to what I have to say, and 1,000 other people are going to tell you exactly what to say.
So
Delusion.
listen to me.
No, I'm not going to listen to you, Chief.
Okay.
I asked you for certain records, okay? You responded with, what is your name? Where do I send it to? I take emails very seriously for FOIA requests, which is okay, because you made me drive out here for two hours to drive out here to get public record that you could email that says it in the statute, okay, that you can and will email it when I ask.
Do you have a bunch of people calling in that this guy incited?
I did not incite it. I told them do not call.
Here we go in true coward fashion. It's time to start backpedaling about 85 miles an hour. How's come none of you can own up to none of your responsibility? Instead, you start folding like a chair. You guys break quicker than anything. There's no loyalty amongst not a none of you because none of you got a backbone. You're little weasels.
No, I did not. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
Did you hear him say that?
I said, do not call. Okay. Look at my video. You're live with 600 people watching. 700 people.
Well, you're going to get arrested for...
Oh, am I really? Yeah, you better do your investigation and watch a live stream, Connors. You got 700 people.
Stop.
No, I will not stop, Connors. Are you
You're under
detaining
arrest.
me?
I am.
I'm under arrest.
You're under arrest.
For what?
For obstructing...
I am not doing that. I am not making those phone calls. I am not making those phone calls.
Turn around.
Guys, do not call
Turn
Charlestown
around and put
Police.
your hands behind your back.
That is awesome.
I'm not resisting, guys.
Do not
I'm being
resist.
under arrest, guys. Do not call
Give me
Charlestown Police Department. I did not incite these phone calls.
How can anybody ever respect a lying coward? You literally told everybody to call there and ask for operator 401. I did not incite. What a coward. What a coward. What an absolute coward.
I said, do not call Charlestown Police Department. I said, if you have any questions or grievances, you can call
You're under
dispatch
arrest.
on your own.
Okay.
I never told them. You hear this? Guys, do not call. I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
Okay.
Well, you're under arrest, so I'm searching you incident to
I do
arrest.
not consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
Yeah, you said that. Think you could shut up now?
Guys, do not call the Charlestown Police Department regarding my unlawful arrest, entertainment.
And that whole thing with the call flooding thing and the fact that he was found not guilty, or at least said he wasn't. Hey, Vilified, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, we were just watching that and talking about it. Because I loved your commentary on that one, man. That you were spot on. I love the way you were like, man, you guys are just a bunch of punks, man. Like, oh, you nailed it, dude. Beautiful. I loved it. But what I wanted to talk about specifically when it comes to, because ultimately in that case, he was found not guilty of call flooding because technically he did say, but I mean, we know, right? We know that when they say to their fans, do not call 4837-26491 and ask for so-and-so, that they say, right? But in court, if you look at those words, the words were do not call. So, that, and that's one of the reasons why. And looks like we got Unclean Hands in the house. Sam, I am. What's up? Hello. Look, see, this is what I'm talking about. My morning crew is so awesome. I get all the best people. Love you guys so much. Anyway, the point I make is, and I've said this a few times before, this is one of the many reasons, this is a great example of one of the many reasons why I think what we do is important. Not just because we're making content on YouTube or whatever, but it actually is important because the general public has no idea that this is even a thing, right? I mean, it's growing. Unfortunately, you would think by now it would be starting to lose steam. It's actually gaining steam. We're getting new frauditors popping up all the time, which is insane. But the fact that we're out here is helping to spread the word, because you get a judge or a lawyer or a cop or somebody who's never seen this before, who's never dealt with these idiots before, and they say, okay, this guy was hanging out, he was recording, he said do not call this number, and then a bunch of people started calling it, and in court they read that and they say, and they don't know that this guy, if you look at all of his other videos, this is what they do. And that when they say do not call a place, that's code for do call that place, right? But they always try to sell it in a certain way. And if, again, the judge or the lawyers or whoever don't know that this is their MO, and they just look at, and again, legally, I understand why it makes sense that they're only going to look at the case they're working on, but they're not understanding that this is standard practice for these idiots. So it gets a little disappointing sometimes. Everyone's making fun of Unclean Hands because yesterday when he came in here, he thought it was still Sunday. Come on, guys, be nice. Anyway, yeah, I know you're just playing. So the next thing I wanted to show is I got this this video from Nasty Nathaniel. And I wanted to show this because, oh boy. This guy is such a disrespectful prick. And Julie Weaver, what's up? Good morning. Once again, Nasty Nathaniel in this video I'm about to play is going out into the world and exposing tyranny, corruption, all of the horrible, evil things that the government is doing to take away our rights. And how is he doing it? By auditing a hotel. Like, what? And he's been doing hotels. Like DMA became libraries, became his thing. Nasty Nathaniel, hotels have become his thing. Like, they just pick these random places and then that becomes their new target. So I'm starting the video. He's been filming the hotel for a while just to show you the kind of people who become frauditors. Right when I press play, because I fast forwarded to this point, wait till you see how much respect, decency, kindness, and empathy that this human being shows to other humans through his commentary. Watch. This is great. And I'm being sarcastic because it's absolutely horrible and disgusting and vile. But what else would you expect from a frauditor? And wait till you see what happens here. You want to talk about really exposing government tyranny. Wait till you see this. This is amazing.
Alrighty, it looks like we got old Fred and Ethel coming out. Maybe they've been sucking back a few in the hotel bar. Maybe that's why they're moving kind of slow.
What did that old couple do to him? Did they even look at him? Did they approach him? Did they talk to him? Did they say, we don't like being filmed? Like, most frauditors target people who obviously don't want to be filmed, right? Whose body language clearly shows it. Here, two old people walk out. Oh, look how slow they're moving. They must be drunk. Oh, Fred and Ethel. And they didn't even engage him on any level. They're just walking. Just two people walking.
I got a car coming in here. All right. Oh, she's wearing a mask. A mask in her own car. I don't know. Maybe it's a rental, and they don't trust the rental car company. Uh-oh.
It's just a souvenir.
We got this guy here. He's looks like he's drinking in public. Well, I won't rat him out. I've definitely done my fair share of drinking in public. So I don't want to be a hypocrite. Oh, Lord, it's an Acura. Oh, no. Watch out. Oh, they're happy.
That's how it should be, guys.
Yeah. Just a wave, you know, like, hi, Mom.
That's how it should be.
Only I'm probably not old enough to be their mom.
J.H. Ostrov.
All right, we got
an idiot
we
with
got
the
somebody
camera
coming out here. He looks a little confused. All right. He's getting awful close. Hi, how you doing?
Why you take my photo?
How you doing, sir?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing a thing about the hotel. I got a fetish for hotels. Are you here to pick up somebody or?
I drop off the champagne to the customer.
Oh, you're like Uber Eats or? Oh, okay. Oh, I see you got a bottle of wine there.
He's just an Uber Eats guy.
He's not gonna give up that wine. He had a bottle of wine in there.
And
I could definitely go for a bottle right now.
maybe somebody ordered a bottle of wine and he's delivering it.
We should walk around for like 5 minutes, give him a chance.
Here we go. Oh, looks like we got a handsome alert.
Got one guy coming out here, guys.
Oh, is he on a walkie-talkie or is that a cell phone? Or?
Yeah, at least he was right about the
All right.
weirdos.
He's got something sophisticated in his hand. Is he gonna come talk to us or is he just gonna? Maybe he's just gonna pose. Hi.
Can you please not record me?
Hi, how you doing?
Well, you approached me, my brother, and I'm recording.
Sorry?
I'll tell you what. I'll stop recording for 3 seconds if you want to walk away from my camera.
Well, I have a lot of guests that feel uncomfortable with you calling. So if you guys don't leave the property,
Well, I'm on the public street, the public access.
I'm gonna have to call the police.
Uh-oh.
That's
Oh,
right, I'm on
no.
the public access. I haven't been on your property. This is a
Okay,
public
so
street.
I'm gonna call the police.
Look, hey,
I already
wait.
told you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
No, I hear you.
Okay.
But is there any
I'm
way
just
we?
doing my
No,
job.
I hear you.
If they keep calling me,
Is there
they're
any
gonna
way?
think that I'm not.
No, I hear you, brother. You're just doing your job. But is there any way we could work this out? Like, maybe I can give you some money.
Know why,
Yeah,
why
don't
you guys
film.
restrained, so I can let them know. Like, are you guys doing?
Well, first off, yeah, I just want to tell you, you're very handsome, sir. You're very handsome.
Okay.
Would you like to have a drink sometime, or? I'm serious.
I'm gonna go now. So I'm not gonna call the police. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I appreciate it, brother. Yeah,
Okay.
we don't want to get in trouble, man.
All right, have a good one.
Hey, do us a favor. Just pretend like we're not even here.
No, sir. It's because I have a lot of guests. I
Yeah.
have a lot of guests that feel uncomfortable. They
Right.
think that you're taking their car details, you know.
Right.
And if
Like when you say details, what do you mean? Like
like
check.
their license plate, like who's driving the vehicle. Like we've had a lot of robberies in this.
Right.
Not
Oh.
robberies, but we've had a lot of break-ins inside this.
This is a pretty nice area, though.
You know
I'd be
the license
surprised.
plate, I can't get any information. Only the
I
DMV
know,
or a
sir,
police
but they feel
officer.
really uncomfortable, you know.
Well, just let them know we're not here to do anything, cause any harm. We're just recording. We're just a couple of guys with cameras.
Right, and they don't
We're not
like
here to harm
that.
anyone. We're not talking to anyone. We're not trying to bother anyone. We're just getting B-roll footage.
Yeah, putting your.
But yeah, just do me a favor. Like, don't, if you're
horrible
gonna call the police, come back and let us
commentary
know. So like, we have a
Benjamin
chance to
Walker,
get out of here.
what's
We don't
up?
want to we don't want
I
the
know,
police
but
to give us a hard time.
What is the reason for you guys?
Especially because you're already on my camera. And if you call the police, there's gonna be a lot of people watching. You're like, oh, that's the guy who ratted us out. And I don't want that, man. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do you a solid.
Well, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm doing a story about the hotel because I kind of have a fetish for hotels. So I like to film hotels. Like I said, I got a hotel fetish. So
I should have known that. Like I didn't know.
no, it's okay. Hey, it's all right, brother.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we're not trying to give you a hard time. We're just a couple guys with cameras working on stories. We'll be gone in a half hour probably.
Okay.
Maybe a couple hours.
That's fine.
So,
Yeah.
So you're giving us permission then, just to clarify.
Okay, so I'm just an employee, like I said, sir.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the general manager because when they were making those complaints over the walkie-talkie,
Who was making the complaints?
just guests that come in to
Right.
the hotel, they told me that there was a couple of guys recording. So
Okay.
I'm
Judy
gonna go ahead and
Johansson.
Can you imagine if
good
you were
to
at
see ya.
Disneyland and you're taking a selfie and the 50 people behind you started complaining in America in today's day and age?
Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. The way that these guys always go out of their way to make false equivalencies always makes me mad. If you're in Disneyland and there's thousands of people walking around in the background and you take a picture of yourself, that's what he said. If you're taking a selfie and are these guys taking selfies? Is that what you're doing? How can you compare it? It's incomparable. It's not the same. You're filming people, specifically going out of your way to film them. You're not accidentally catching them as they're walking by. You're purposely going out of your way to focus your camera on them. That's different. Either way, it's true. Either they're too stupid to understand the difference, which I wouldn't be surprised if they are that stupid, or they do understand the difference, which just goes to show even more that they're doing it on purpose, which is still horrible. Assholes.
Pretty scary.
Sorry. I had to, because they are.
Well, we'd be happy to talk to the general manager if he wants to talk to us. That's fine.
Yeah, but we're not going to go on your property. We're going to stay out in the public easement. We don't plan on coming on your property, although no one's told us we can't.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you guys are open to the public, so I mean,
I promise you that if they do,
like if I want to go have a steak later, I'm welcome to go to the steakhouse, right?
yeah, that's not part of the hotel.
That's a separate entity.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. And once again, you're very handsome, sir.
Diana Green's a little jealous.
And that's his backup. Maybe that's his lover. Maybe he's not digging that too much. Well, he was a little bit more receptive to it when he first came out, but then, I don't know, maybe, like I said, maybe that's his boyfriend and he didn't.
I'm not sure who complained, but someone must have called, or maybe called the. Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe the.
So he's going to go get the big boss.
See what happens.
Hopefully it won't be Darth Vader.
Might be bringing the backup.
All right.
Got this guy again.
Here comes Vader. Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're good. How are you?
Very good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
We're doing great.
What are we doing?
We're just recording, taking some pictures, getting B-roll footage. Nothing nefarious, my friend.
For what?
I can't disclose that right now. It would jeopardize what we're working on, but we're just working on the story on the hotel. Other than that, we really can't disclose much.
Nikki Red, what's up?
And
I'm taking it. Roberto here is the security.
You guys know that this is a private property, right?
Yeah, we're not going to go on the property. We're going to just stay on the
You're
public.
recording inside the property, right?
Oh, no, but we're not going on your property. We're just staying on the public easement here. We're on the easement. This is public right here.
Yeah.
Okay, but you guys, you're just pointing at me. You're not even asking me permission to record.
Let me ask you this.
Well, you came out and confronted us.
Yeah,
so,
you approached the cameraman. Not the smartest thing to do. I mean, no offense if you don't want to be recorded. And I know you're just checking on your guests, and your concerns.
Right.
I know you're doing your job, but
right.
Like I said, just a word of advice. You probably heard this before, but if you don't want to be recorded, don't approach the cameraman. Don't get their attention. Just some friendly advice, my friend.
Okay. So, are you
And
guys
can you imagine if you're at
doing
Disneyland and you're doing a selfie, and you had to get permission from the 50 people behind you?
Again, he says
I
it.
guess we'll, so you guys going to continue doing this?
Yeah, for a little bit longer. Yeah.
We're not going to be here all day though. We're just going to finish up getting our footage and our shots. Maybe it's hard to say. 15 minutes, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. We'll be on our way. We're not planning on camping out here on the street.
Well, I guess we'll
Just do me a favor though. Don't call the police though, because we just want to finish up our story.
Do that.
Why?
Because you guys shouldn't be doing this. I mean, you guys didn't even ask for permission. So.
Well, let me ask you this. And to be fair, can I have your permission?
Yeah.
If you're the general manager, you can authorize it, right?
No, I cannot. Because you guys have to come and ask first before you start.
Well, let's start fresh. Let's clean the slate. I'm cameraman number 1. This is cameraman number 2.
You're going to stop, but we'll have to do the next thing. So, we're just asking you guys to.
Next thing.
Can I give you some money?
Sorry?
Can I offer you some money maybe? To look the other way and pretend like.
Can I offer you some money so you guys can leave?
Sure, if you want to. Maybe
are you guys going to stop?
Maybe a free pass or a free steak.
Are you guys going to stop, or do we need to?
Well, what kind of deal would you like to work out? I thought you were going to offer us something like maybe a free room or something, or
I could go for a free room.
Give us one of the suites. Okay.
All right. Well, looks like old Darth Vader is going to go back into the Death Star. Oh, he's on the phone. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Hey, don't do it. Don't do it.
You want them to do it. That's your whole purpose, isn't it?
All right. We got the manager over there. He's on the phone.
Interaction.
I'm going to assume he's calling the police. Or I don't know. Maybe he's calling Silence Boy First Amendment. Maybe Silence Boy's going to give him the 411 on old Nasty Nathaniel. Silence Boy, I don't think he'd do that. Silence Boy, you wouldn't rat me out, would you?
To the hotel here.
Oh, he's going gangster. He's walking it.
How's it going, brother?
Hi.
No, we didn't.
How you doing?
Please.
What was that?
4261
What are you looking for? 4261. What's the address of the hotel? We're gonna check and see if it might be the hotel.
I'm sorry. No, it's Nasty Nathaniel. I was showing Chris.
That's the lobby. That's the hotel right there.
I screwed up. It's Nasty Nathaniel. I'm sorry. I don't know why. No, I do know why I said that, because the last video I did was press NH now. Sorry, Nikki. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, the last video I was working on was press NH now. So when you said this, I actually had it copied, so I just pasted it. But that was Nasty Nathaniel. And yeah, he's terrible, evil, rotten, no good person, just like all of these frauditors are. He's a punk. And yeah, they're all the same. Easy mistake. Yeah, and he's Nasty Nathaniel has this thing, like I was saying earlier. Like now that DMA is only doing libraries pretty much, now this guy's doing hotels. Because again, that's the way to expose government tyranny and to, really show how our rights are being violated by the evil, horrible, tyrannical government is by auditing hotels. Because, wait, it doesn't make any sense to me, but it does to idiots, and these guys are obviously idiots. No question about that. So anyway, so I've been looking around some other things and coming up with some different ideas, and I was wondering if you guys would be interested in something. So, I'm working on some regular videos, just to, not the live stream, but just regular videos. And there was one I was working on earlier, actually this morning. I woke up about an hour before this and was working on it. So I was wondering, because I've seen some people show like behind the scenes footage of like how they actually make their videos. So I was wondering if you guys might be interested in something like that, because then I could sort of get a little bit more work done on that while we're streaming. But if that's not something you guys would, be interested in, I don't know. It's up to you. But where's the hostel? I don't think it's a hostel. I think it's a hotel. It makes me mad when they record churches. Terry, not SGV. Yeah, SGV News and Pito Libre Audits, the two of them, every Sunday morning, they audit a different church. And whenever anyone from the church tries to talk to them, they do, I don't know how familiar you are with SGV, but he has this language he invented called Shanduli. And to me, it sounds like it's just a racist, fake Indian accent. So what they'll do is every Sunday morning, ATV Thunder, Thunder. Every Sunday morning, they'll go to a different church. And if somebody comes out to them and says, "Hey, why are you filming?" or "What's going on?" he'll go, "Oh shit, oh shit, you asshole, you shit, oh." It's so stupid, so pointless, so insane, and it's supposed to be part of this First Amendment movement, this freedom. It makes no sense. It's just lame, and his fans love it. If you read the comments, they're like, "Oh, Shanduli, give me more Shanduli, do more Shanduli, Shanduli, please, Shanduli, Shanduli." They encourage it. These guys are terrible, 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 terrible human beings. If you could even put them in that category of human. Fake Arabic. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the thing, Nikki, is because it's a fake accent that he made up. I don't know what he's trying to do. To me, it sounds like he's trying to do Indian. Maybe he's trying to do Arab. I don't know what he's trying to do. All I know is that he's an idiot, and he sounds like an idiot when he does it. David A. Perillo Jr. is in the house. Serena Carr, what's up? Good to see you. Glad to have you here. It sounds more like fake Arabic. Could be. Who knows? I mean, like I say, I don't know what he's going for there, other than he thinks it's funny and his fans encourage it. And they think it's funny too, apparently, which is just, horrible. It's horrible. Yeah, Nikki. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to show that Nasty Nathaniel clip, because that's another perfect example of the type of people who think frauditing is a good idea, right? How did the whole video start? This old couple walks out. They don't talk to him. They don't look at him. They don't in any way. They're just walking, just old people walking. And he starts making fun of them for being old and saying, "Oh, they must be drunk because look at how slow they're moving." And this, like, come on, man. Like, why are you picking on them? They didn't even contact you on any level. SGV sounds racist when he does that fake language. Yes, he does. He very much does. So yeah, and again, I don't know why his fans would encourage that sort of behavior, especially nowadays. You would think today with cancel culture, if Dave Chappelle goes on Saturday Night Live and does a monologue about Kanye West making the Jewish community upset. Everyone's trying to cancel him, but this idiot goes around doing his shanduli nonsense, and nobody cares. It's what? I don't understand. Furry tomato, the old snaggletooth. Oh man. Did she invent shanduli? I don't know. I always just assumed SGV invented it, but I do know other people use it. Casey Camera Boy uses it. It's been growing. The whole California crew is just ridiculous. Crazy. Yeah, these guys, they earn the hate. And it's funny because people like Chili always say the cops earn the hate. No, the frauditors earn the hate. The cops are just doing what they're supposed to do, And then I was watching because I'm out here in Florida, and actually, let me see if I can find the news report of it. What did the five fingers say to the face? What? Rotten Potato was the inventor of chandelier language. Ugh. Casey Camera Boy definitely needs to spend time in jail. That guy is another horrible human being. Yeah, it was. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So yeah, I'm going to show the news report right here. And before I do, I want to explain why I want to share this. Because this is an example of the police legitimately being in the wrong. Okay? So why am I going to focus on that? Well, because the big thing that these guys always say is that because of the thin blue line, yes, and I heard Christy Alley died too. God bless. I loved watching her on TV back in the day, Cheers and all that. She was great. Anyway, they always say that police do this stuff and they never get caught and they never get in trouble because the thin blue line, thugs, gang, whatever, stick together and would never, ever, ever actually get in trouble for anything they do. So that's why I want to share this story about someone in the police department getting in trouble for something, because it shows that that's not true. There is accountability for police who engage in bad behavior. And this specifically is the chief of police who gets in trouble. Check this out.
Chief Mary O'Connor and her husband were pulled over while riding in a golf cart without a license plate, as seen in this body camera footage.
Is your camera on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
It didn't take long for O'Connor to flash her badge and ask for a favor.
Hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
The deputy agreed, but before they said goodnight, O'Connor gave him her business card.
You ever need anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
All right.
City Councilman Bill Carlson says it's an embarrassment to the Tampa police.
Ethics 101 says that you shouldn't use your position to try to gain any kind of special privilege. And so, of course, when someone does that, we're all disappointed by it.
Carlson is one of two city councilmen who voted against O'Connor becoming chief of police this spring. He says he had concerns about her past and now feels this recent incident echoes one episode that came under intense scrutiny.
When we interviewed her, she said that what happened in the past is in the past and it won't happen again. And so I'm surprised that something similar happened again, because she promised us that it wouldn't.
In 1995, when O'Connor was a junior officer, she was arrested during a DUI traffic stop where she was a passenger. Her future husband, seen now in the new golf cart video behind the wheel, was also the driver then. O'Connor was charged with battery of a law enforcement officer after she struck a deputy and kicked the windows of a patrol car. She was fired and then later reinstated at the Tampa police. Then, nearly 3 decades later, she was selected by former TPD chief and mayor Jane Castor as the best choice for TPD's top job. On Thursday, Castor called O'Connor's behavior unacceptable and announced on Friday she would be placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of an investigation. Carlson says he can't imagine O'Connor will stay on.
This mayor has so many problems right now besides this. I can't imagine that she's going to want to deal with this for very long. So I imagine that she'll resign at some point. But it's ultimately up to the mayor to decide that.
Anyway, of course, David is like, see, she did something wrong and then became a cop again, and for another 30 years after that. Well, then that gets to a whole nother question. Is anyone allowed to make a mistake? Administrative leave until the investigation is complete. So we don't know what's going to happen. And again, what did she get in trouble for? She got pulled over for riding a golf cart on the street and showed the cop her badge and said, hey, why don't you let me go? Right? It's not like she got caught doing something like what she did 30 years ago. And one of the things that everyone loves to talk about is, hey, you could make a mistake in the past and they shouldn't hold it against you for the rest of your life, right? And we're not talking about like she killed people or whatever. She's a cop who got in a fight with another cop and got fired for that. And then later on got reinstated. Who knows the whole story behind what happened there? The whole point is, yes, and somebody just mentioned that in the chat too. It wasn't a frauditor who broke the story. It was the police AI internal. It was the guy who stopped her and she gave the card to that went back to the department and said, hey, the chief tried to get out of a ticket and give me this, and it wasn't thin blue line holding each other. They were holding her accountable. Anyway, yes, she and her husband, I like David. I know what David meant to say, but he must have had a typo. He said they've been truck driving for 309 years. Oh man, that's beautiful. But anyway, yeah. So I just I saw that on the news yesterday, and I was thinking like, oh well, I should talk about that because I think this is, and Chris Jackson's in the house. What's up? Of the way they always try to paint this picture, especially, the most extreme example is Chili, right? If what he says is true, if his description of the police is accurate, then what that means is if I walk out this door right now, a gang of cops are going to tackle me and shoot me dead because that's what cops do. They just run around murdering people all day and getting away with it because no cop is ever held accountable for anything. Meanwhile, here's a cop who just flashed her badge at a traffic stop and got in trouble for it. So, whatever. Josiah Stalbrid, SJ, what's up? Good to see ya. Mark the sarcastic law student. Hey, what's up? Good to have you here. Jolito is a god to the Moorish people. Joe Cool. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Great to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we were just covering some nonsense from some idiots. Right now, we were just talking about a video I showed of actually, you would have liked this because I showed a video of a police chief getting in trouble for getting pulled over and then flashing her badge trying to get out of the ticket. So the idea was that there is accountability within the police department itself. It isn't like they all just run around murdering people all day and getting away with it and nothing happens, right? Anyway, before that, we were talking about Nasty Nathaniel and Press NH Now and how they're scumbags, and Nasty Nathaniel going around auditing hotels because that's government transparency and exposing criminal behavior and corruption in the tyrannical government by auditing hotels. Like, I don't even get the point of that. But yeah. The thin blue line separates the police and the people they consider their subjects. That's a joke, right? Because all the frauditors always say that anyone who works for the government is their servant, right? They're the boss. They're the king. And if you are a government employee, you're a public servant, and you must do what I say. You must follow my directives. You must lick my boots. If I walk into your office with my camera, you are to bow down and stop all of your work and screw all your customers and do what I say because I have a camera, which makes you my slave, my servant. And if I tell you I want a FOIA request, you don't ask me what I need it for or anything. You hand it to me. But no, you don't just hand me the FOIA request. That's not good enough for me because I'm the king with the camera. You must fill out the FOIA request for me. But I'm not going to tell you my name and I'm not going to tell you my address. I just want you to write on the FOIA, give me everything. And then my email address to send everything to me because I am the king and you are my slave. You are my servant, you public servant, and I have the camera. Therefore, I rule the universe. And if you do not bend over backwards to lick my boots and do what I tell you, when I tell you, and follow my directives and bow to my commands, you failed the audit. And I'm going to post you on the internet and I'm going to edit the video to try and embarrass you. Ha 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 ha! I am the Frauditor and I am king and everyone must lick my boots and follow my orders because they're public servants. And then accuse the cops of doing that because that's part of my job, right? Like everything that I do as a Frauditor, I immediately turn around and say that everyone else is doing that. When I walk into a building and I'm a Frauditor and I say, you need to fill out my FOIA request for me because I told you to. And how dare those cops give me directives? Who's giving directives? Who's giving commands? Who's giving? Well, they're public servants. They have to do what I say when I say it. That's your definition of the world. It's everything that they accuse everyone else of doing is what they do. It's insane. And they think that that's okay. Yeah, because you work for me. I'm your boss. I tell you what's up. You don't tell me what's up. Why? Because you own a camera? Well, so do I. Everybody does. But that doesn't matter. And again, and this comes up all the time. It even came up in the video I was showing earlier. What happens? In fact, both of the videos I showed this morning had this in there. They say, hey, I want to show that everyone has the right to record in public whenever they want. I'm fighting because I'm an auditor, right? So I'm fighting for our rights. I'm flexing my freedoms because if you don't use them, you lose them by showing that everyone can film in public unless you're filming the auditor. That's the end of the world. That's horrible. I'm going to FOIA your phone. Don't you dare erase that. How dare you be a cam-backing Karen sticking your camera in my phone. Wait a minute. I thought your whole purpose in life was to teach the world that everyone can just walk around and film everything all the time, unless they're filming the auditor. Then it's a horrible, terrible thing, and it has to be stopped immediately. It's stupid. It's insane. It's ridiculous. And yeah, they want to loiter. There are no more loitering laws. If you want to loiter, just go like this. Now you're allowed to stay there as long as you want. Seriously? Like that's so stupid. What's up, Leland? Great to see you. Filming, see, now David's using, well, loitering, there has to be no purpose. Filming is a purpose. That's like when they go into a place and they say, you have no business here. Well, I'm filming. That is my business, right? They don't understand that there are specific, if there's a building there, especially if it has offices, it was built for a specific reason, okay? If there's a building, say, for example, like a city hall, if you know, right, that in the city hall they do, let's just say, take a few examples because it could be a million different things depending on where you live. But let's say that in this particular city hall, they do like taxing, what do they call that? Where you look at the area to see exactly where the borders are, right? Land rights, things like that. Deeds, register of deeds. Okay, let's say that. All right. The office for the register of deeds. Let's use that as an example. Just random one I pulled out of my head. Okay. If you walk in to, the assessor's office, all right? If you walk into the assessor's office, the reason that office exists, the reason that was built was for people who have business with the assessor. This is not business with the assessor. You're not here for business. Well, filming is my business, right? But the whole purpose of this building is for specific business. What's up, Luvan? Yeah, see, here, let me show you guys something real quick. Because for any of you guys who don't know Joe Cool, he's one of them. But I've actually talked to him on panel a few times. And one of the things I really, really dig about this guy is that he's open-minded. Like, both sides of the argument, yes, but he will actually listen to both sides of the argument. And if someone on our end makes a valid point, he will acknowledge that it's a valid point, right? And I always liked, yeah, Chris, I got a Motorola, yeah. But yes, so I like the fact that he is, he's open-minded and, he's actually trying to, agree, yeah, with, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong, no matter what side of the fence you're on. That's why I always bring up Ironton Auditor, right? And that's why I always say that it's important to understand that that's why I call them frauditors, because I'm not talking about auditors. I don't have a problem with auditors. I've never made fun of an auditor. Frauditors, on the other hand, are punks and need to be treated as such and exposed for their stupidity and scammy, frauding, trying to make money off of their fight for freedom, right? Like I said, just a little while ago when I showed the Nasty Nathaniel video, right? We're fighting for freedom. We're fighting for rights by filming hotels. Like, that's such blatant BS, it's crazy. The cop watch and auditing community don't like them either. Well, yeah. It's crazy how the whole thing has gotten so completely out of control. And what's funny is I've seen, and some of you guys may have seen him too, because Frauditor Trolls had a couple on there where he did back when he was doing a lot of interviews with frauditors and these people. And I've seen several of them, well, even more so now at this point, because the Big West did it and a couple other ones too, that flat out admit straight up, like, I saw these videos online of people that were getting paid to be assholes, and I thought, hey, I'm an asshole. I can go out there and film myself doing that, and that's it. Like, just be an asshole and get paid for it. Yay. Like, they know that that's what they're doing. Yeah, Joe, if you're gonna rewatch it, you'll see the whole thing is just stupid. And yeah, that's the other thing. Oh, you can't trespass the eyes, right? But your eyes can't take the footage home, plug it into your computer, and use software to zoom in on maybe somebody's personal private information, maybe something that accidentally got caught in the background, right? They don't know that. And that's one of the reasons why the whole you can't trespass the eyes argument just plain doesn't work. Because again, you can't take what's in your head and download it onto your computer and zoom in on stuff that you can't see with your eyes, but that your camera did pick up, especially if you got HD, right? There's so much. There is an expectation of privacy in public. Well, this is the thing, Blue Von, and this is why I remind you of someone. Is it Clary the Platypus? I don't know. But it's wait, hold on. Let's see. I'm just getting caught up. Oh yeah, Blue Von. So the whole thing with the expectation of privacy in public, because this came up twice in one of the videos I showed earlier, right? The guy was using the example of, well, but if I was taking selfies in Disneyland and a bunch of people walk through behind me, I don't have to get all of their permission. Exactly. That's why the no expectation of privacy in public thing is a thing, because situations like that do happen. If you take a selfie and there's people standing behind you in a public place, then you don't need to get permission from every single person that was there to take that picture. What's up, Eaton? How you doing? Eaton. I just realized what your name is. I'm not going to say it. I love it. Oh, man. Yeah, actually, it is getting warm. I usually I don't wear the hat when it's hot. This morning it was cold, so I put it on. But yeah, it is getting warm. I think I'm going to change it in a minute. Go back to my lighter, more warm weather. In fact, now that you mentioned it, now I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Let me get my there you go. That way I still got Perry on deck here. Yeah. All right. What's up? So, hey, what's up, Idolate? So anyway, the point I'm making is that, yeah, the no expectation of privacy in public doctrine exists for a specific purpose. It's so that in a situation like that, you don't need to get permission from all these people. I get it. But the video that I was showing earlier is a perfect example of how that doesn't jive with what they're doing. He kept saying, well, if I was taking a selfie and there were a bunch of people behind me, and they were in the picture, I wouldn't need their permission. Yes, but you're not taking a selfie. It's not the same thing. If I'm in, because he was using Disneyland as an example. If I'm in Disneyland and I take a selfie and there's 50 people sitting behind me, that's one thing. But that's not what these guys are doing. If it was Disneyland, they'd be going up to each of those individual 50 people and filming them each individually until one, through their body language, shows that there's no, that they don't like being filmed. They cover their face or whatever. Then that's the person they're going to focus on, because that's the person who is most likely to give them the negative reaction they came for, not just to film. And that's the problem. If they were there just to film, then they would just film, but they don't. That's the difference. And they always say, oh, well, it's just because I have a camera. No, it's not the camera. It's the cameraman, right? It's not because you were filming. It's because what you were doing. Seth Rogen, Lewis Black. These guys are always getting in my face with their cameras, and it drives me nuts. Yeah, I love Lewis Black's rants, man. They're great. There is no expectation of decency in Frauditors. I'm going to put that on screen. I love that. There is no expectation of decency from Frauditors. That's right. Everyone knows that they're scumbags. It's horrible. And yeah, so much of what they do is such garbage, nonsense, and bull crapola. I said this yesterday, they'll say, why are you filming? Well, because it's allowed. The First Amendment allows me to do it. But you know what else is allowed? You're allowed to film. If the only reason you're filming is because you're allowed to, well, you know what else is allowed? Being polite. That's allowed. So how come you're not doing that? It's allowed. Being friendly, being empathetic. Those things are allowed. You're not doing those because they're allowed. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, yeah. And then Dave was using the excuse of plain view doctrine. All right. So let's say, because again, they never apply any of their ideas to anything that goes beyond what they're doing, right? And what I mean by that is, so, okay, I'm filming in the post office, whatever, fine. And then they explain why they're doing it. They explain the way that the law should handle the situation, right? But the problem is, if you take their ideas of what the laws are supposed to be and break them down into practical reality, it never works and they're always wrong. And the whole excuse of the plain view doctrine is a great example, because, well, what about plain view doctrine? Like, it's a bad thing? So you would rather live in a world where if I kidnap a kid and I want to go sell him in the sex slave trade, and I have him in the back seat of my car tied up, and I get pulled over, and the cop sees that I have a child tied up and gagged in the back seat, we're going to get rid of the plain view doctrine, and the cop can't ask about what's that. They have to just let me go. Come on. This would be a horrible world if there was no plain view doctrine. But again, you're not talking about that. You're talking about, well, they just happened to notice that I didn't have this sticker on my car, but you're not looking at the big picture. They never look at the big picture of why these laws exist, especially with the sovereign citizen part, when they start talking about like the license plate thing and this and that. License plates aren't there so that the government can steal your money. And again, and I've said this before, if you want to talk about the prices they charge being too high in some places, that I can get on board with. But to say that the only reason license plates exist at all is so that they could steal our money is bullshit. Somebody steals your car. Hey, they stole my car. Which one? Oh, the blue one. So now you want the cops to pull over literally every blue car? Oh, it's a blue Ford Mustang. Okay, so now they have to pull over every Ford Mustang in the world until they find yours? Like, that's stupid. Like, yeah, of course they could take the plate off or whatever, but it's connected. You got the plate, which you could use to find the registration, which you could use to find the VIN, which you could use to find all the information you need. Like, it all anyway, exactly. Even Dave is saying something smart. Yeah, they can't see the big picture because their brains aren't big enough to comprehend anything, right? Oh, man. Name and badge number. Like Pokemon Go, gotta catch them all. Get all the names and badge numbers. Oh, man. So, I'm going to ask you guys what you think. I got a couple different things I want to do. So, basically, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go back to working on my next regular video. So what I was thinking, again, if you guys are interested, it's up to you. Let me know. I could actually live stream, me working on the video and kind of give you guys a behind the scenes look at how I do it and what I do. Or if you guys want to see more pictures of the cards that I made, the frauditors versus I call them the idiots versus the heroes, the content creators, card game I invented. It's up to you guys. If you want to do one or the other or both, just let me know what you think. Idolate wants to see more cards. All right. Well, that I could do just, in a couple minutes anyway. All right. So, you know what? Screw it. Let's do both. So what I'll do is I'll share with you guys, because some of you might not even know about, I invented a card game with, frauditors. Again, it's idiots versus heroes, the frauditors versus the content creators. And I'll show you some of the cards that I made. And they are available. You can buy them if you wanted to get some in your hands. They're a real thing. And then after that, I'll pull up the video I'm working on and show you guys some behind the scenes stuff. So let's get the cards up here first. Let's see. All right, here we go. Get into my account here. Just take me a minute. Oh, here. While I'm waiting for this to load, I got that. What was that song I played at the beginning? Jingle bells, Glenda smells, Polly's not okay. Wife's in jail, can't make bail. Oh, and this guy, he got tased. Walking through the land with a camera in their hand because they have no job. Post office, they will stand, harassing people too for AdSense revenue. Acting like a jackwagon is all they'll ever do. Oh, jingle bells, Glenda smells, Polly's not okay. Sorry. Where is it? Here we go. All right. Sorry, just looking up something real quick. All right. All right, here we go. So we'll start with I'll show you guys some of the hero cards. All right, Nikki Red, have a good day. Grizzly Outdoors, what's up? Blanche, what's up? Wait a minute, did I just get I got a $5 super chat from William Grabber. What's up? It would be refreshing to hear the honest opinion of the frauditors, significant or others regarding their life choices, assuming there are any. All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thank you very, very, very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. That's fantastic. Love it. Good morning, Grizzly Outdoors. So anyway, getting back to what I was doing with these cards for the people who don't know or people who just like them and want to see them again. I'm going to show some of these, and then we're going to do some behind the scenes stuff. Let's see. This is the Common Hero Unclean Hands card. 15 defense, 25 offense. His power is called Handlebar Mustache. And the description is a mere glimpse upon these marvelous whiskers cause fear and disdain within the hearts of any frauditor. Those hands didn't get dirty playing with stuffed animals, punk. And then, let's see. I also have, this is my ultimate card. Everyone loves this one. This is the Ultimate Hero card. It's the Schrodinger's cat card, the big cat. The most powerful card ever created, invincible, unassailable, more powerful than you could possibly imagine, unparalleled, vanquisher of stupidity, infinite health, infinite offense. Let's see, what's another good one? This one, I think everyone's going to like this one. This is the P. Barnes card. Epic, legendary, 50 defense, 15,000 offense. His power is called Taser Daddy. Idiot, quote, you're blocking my freedom of movement. P. Barnes, I am. Idiot, sovereign citizen word salad. P. Barnes, that's a nice speech, but you're still not coming in. Do you, auditor, or good cop watcher cards in between the heroes and the frauditors? I'll tell you what, when I first did this, it was originally just meant like as a joke, but there was so much to it that it actually became a real thing. So now I'm already working on series 2, and I'm going to be doing stuff like that, like for booster packs. I'm going to have things for people who support us, good cop watchers. I do have on the good side, actually, now that I think about it, I got this one. Epic Hero, Ironton Auditor, the gold standard. Ironton is the gold standard of what an audit should be. So, yeah, I do have his card. So there's that one. And Marzipan, what's up? Mark the Sarcastic Lawsuit. Hello. And just for fun, let me show you, because I got so many. Let me show you a couple of the idiot cards that I have. Hold on, let me pull one of those up. All right, let's see. Just waiting for it to load because I got to turn off the hero cards and turn on the idiot cards. They're in separate files. This is one of my favorites. Right here, the legendary idiot card. 25 defense, 50 offense, auditing the USA. His power is called Massive Body Odor. The smelly cereal attack disorients the victim, causing damage through their nasal cavity. And then I got a couple more of him. I got this one. This is the common idiot card for Glenn Serio. His power is called Sweep the Leg. Flip a coin. If heads, Glenn misses the attack. If tails, Glenn actually manages to injure himself. He's got a -3 attack and 5 defense on there. And then we also have, this is another fun one. This is the actual Treaty of Peace and Friendship. useless unless you're playing in Morocco, in North Africa. This card is useless, has no effect at all. Let's see. I got this is another good one. This is a utility card. This is another utility called Glen Serial's Butt. Upon playing this card, everyone who can see it will immediately burst out into projectile vomiting, giving you the opportunity to look at their cards while they're busy. And this card also has the additional benefit of causing night terrors. Anyway, those are just some examples of the cards for. Thank you, IKISS. Yeah. And again, if anyone would actually be interested in getting their hands on some of those, you could contact me through email and I could let you know how to get them. Smitty Sanitarium 999, what's up? Here, let me drop my email. Hezokuai at gmail.com. And again, yeah, if anyone's actually interested in finding out how to get some of these cards physically in your hand, just drop me an email and I'll let you know what we need to do for that. And then the next thing I wanted to do was, again, I was going to work on my next video, and some people seem like they'd be interested in watching some behind the scenes stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, commentator auditor, that's I put a lot of work into that. And it's definitely, I already, Unclean Hands bought a set. Who was it? I got like 4 orders already. So people like them. It's great. Almost everyone on our side, at least that I've made a card for, I've showed them their cards and they love it. Brian Showman with a $5 super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I'm planning to open a Frauditor friendly Chinese restaurant. Walk of shame. I love that. And I saw you said that earlier too. And I thought that was a great joke. The walk of shame. I love it. That's so awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Oh, that helps me in so many ways. In fact, you guys, I just got, I don't know if you can tell because now it's like daylight, so it doesn't really matter, but I finally got myself a ring light. See that? So, anything that helps the channel is well appreciated. Let's see. All right. So, now, give you guys a kind of a glimpse behind the scenes. Like I said, I wanted to start working on my next video, so I thought maybe I'll stream some of it, so you guys get an idea of how I do what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. And let's see. Where's a window? Yeah. Let me open that. Minimize it. There we go. All right. It's on there. Okay. So, all right. So what you're looking at here is this is my good old intro. All right. And then from there, I have this huge blank space, and that's where I put my title. And I already have all my titles preset for my font and my color scheme, the purple with the green. And then I'll just put it, I don't know what this is going to be yet, but just, for example, like DMA, because it's a Denver Metro Audits video. Or is it? No, it's a Bay Area Transparency. So let's just say Bay Area Transparency is an idiot. Right, and then I'll center that. And then that'll be here. So now I save whenever I make a change so I don't lose it. And then that's how I get my intro. Presents Bay Area Transparency is an Idiot. And then I go a few seconds after. And then that's when I will click on the audio and put fade out so that we have a nice fade going from here down. And then I'll stretch this out to the fade. Save, and then the finished intro will look like this. All right, and now I put an insert of just my face. There's no audio on it because I'll overdub what the audio is going to be later. And no sound. There is no sound. Oh, thank you, Vinoy. Good to see you. Which editing site am I using? This is VideoPad Professional by NHC. NHC software. Yeah, and here, let me make this a little bit smaller maybe so that I could see the chat while I'm doing this. Here. Ah! I'll stretch it out a little bit. Come on, window. All right. So, and now again, this is just this loop that I made. And later on, I'll add my voiceover, whatever my commentary is going to be, like record. Well, I can't record the audio now because I'm using it to talk to you guys. So, as behind the cape. But it'll probably be something like, hey, guys, in today's video, we're going to see this idiot be stupid. And I always say at the very beginning, hey, guys, welcome back to the channel over by there. So I'll put that in, and then I'll watch the actual video itself. All right, is this... Okay, that's a preview that he put. So I always fast forward, but I said I'm going to cut all that crap out. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. All right. Because I have watched this before, so when she says... All right, so then I put a split right there. So now I know when I see this, I'm going to put some commentary in at that spot. And then I just go through the video and find all the spots where he says something lies. Okay. Oh, okay, I was right. So that does come up later. So again, all this intro stuff he does. And the way that I could tell a lot with my cuts and where I'm going to put them is by looking at the audio. Because when you look at the audio, you see this break here where it's just all dead. So I know it's like dead air. So I'm going to split there. And all of this intro crap where he's just walking around talking about what he's doing. And why, which we all know is crap. Right? Well, now this is... Oh, haha. Sorry, guys. I'm seeing this on StreamYard, and I'm trying to click something, and it's not going to let me click it because it's not the program. It's the StreamYard showing the program. So I click on this and then I cut it out and get rid of all that nonsense at the beginning. Get rid of some of this nonsense. All right, well, here, let's go back to, because I want to show you some of the magic. So might as well finish up before we move on. So what I like to do here, when this first kicks in, whatever my voiceover is going to be, what I'll do is I will go here and I'll grab this. And move it all the way back. All right, so now I put this here. So now when you watch the intro, you're going to see this. All right, now let's go back one more time. All right, now let's get rid of the green. Use my green screen. Bam. Now, let's see this. One more time, save that. There you go. Got my like and subscribe button added. Save, of course, every time I make a change. Yeah, this isn't the best editing software in the world because it is free. But, you know, it is what it is. And that's what I use. And that's how I do it. But the actual process of doing it, like, I don't necessarily think you guys would want to sit and watch because it's a very long, arduous process of watching the video over and over. And again, Graham just pointed this out too. I know because my computer, I don't have a quad processor. So if I try to do more than one thing at a time, like running a live stream and editing at the same time, it's going to really tax my hard drive. So that's probably not the best idea. Maybe I'll actually make a video, like a behind the scenes video, like for members only or something. Handing me the tools to make videos about Frauditor destroyers. Yes, that would be pretty cool. I'm actually a little bit, well, no, I can't say nobody does that because Broken System, Broken Trust does a lot of videos about our videos. He talks about us a lot, actually. So that is a thing. Playing a video game while watching you. Actually, I want to thank you guys again, not just for coming out every day and supporting the channel and, you know, the super chats and all the wonderful things that you guys do. And I love you guys so much. And you have no idea how much I appreciate you guys. But also certain things outside of this, like that affect me outside of this. Like, for example, yesterday Peck mentioned that that new Santa Claus movie, Violent Night, that I never even heard of, and now I got tickets. I'm going to see it tonight. Also, thanks to you guys in the chat, I had no idea, and whatever, say whatever you want. I had no idea that my Amazon Prime comes with video games too. Prime Gaming. Oh, I had no clue. I heard you guys mention in the chat. Now I got all this cool gaming stuff on my computer through my Prime account that I never even knew I had. I just found out about the movies about a year ago. All this time, I just thought it was for the shipping. I only ever hear BSBT whine about his kids and his sister. Yeah, he does do a lot of that. how long have I had a Prime account and not known? Like I said, I always thought that Prime was just so that you wouldn't have to pay for shipping on Prime's stuff. Like that's what I thought it was. I didn't even know it had perks. And then I got the a Roku TV, a smart TV, and it had Amazon Prime on it. And I'm like, what the heck? I could order stuff through my TV, and I hit the button and it gave me a list of movies that I could watch. And I'm like, oh, so that's how I found out about that. And then again, yesterday in the chat, people were talking about how you could do Prime gaming if you have a Prime membership and have access to all these video games. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. So yeah, you could buy a much better PC for $200. Well, super chat me to the 200, Dave. I'll buy it today. Seriously. But yeah, you know, this is the thing. Like when Leland loves Krampus. Here's the thing. When I get, you know, money, I have my priorities. And absolutely, I want to use money to grow the channel, of course. But I got 4 kids, you know. Doing what I have to do for my bills and my family and everything else comes first. And then this. So, whatever. A whole new world awaits, Uncle Hezo. Oh, yes. I cannot wait. Put a PC next to each TV so you could use a regular keyboard and mouse to search on the TV. Yeah. No, I have watched The Boys, Edward. Yeah, I've seen every season. Yeah, it's not like I found out about the the Forgiven Jerry's in the house. What's up? Yeah, like I said, I've known about Amazon Prime since I got the smart TV, but I've had the TV for a while. I mean, long enough that I've seen all 3 seasons of The Boys. So yeah, I know all about that. Season 3 was, in fact, okay. So obviously you weren't here at the time. Forgiven. Let's see. I'm talking about The Boys. So I talked about this. I think it was last week. I binged season 3 of Twin Peaks, and then I binged season 3 Binary Tools. What's up? And then I binged season 3 of The Boys. I binged season 3 of Twin Peaks, and then I binged season 3 of The Boys, and then I went to bed. My dreams that night were absolutely off the wall, batshit insane. Oh man, do I know how to overclock my processor? No. The only thing I know about computers is that there's an on button and an off button over here, and that if I hit Alt Tab, I could bounce through different windows. I know that. No, I mean, I know, you know, what I need to know to get by, but anything beyond, you know. Yeah, I have no idea. I've heard of it. I think somebody tried to explain it to me once, and I had no idea what they were talking about. Vinoy, you didn't like season 3 of which one? The Boys or Twin Peaks. Oh boy. My latest chili skit wound up so long that it's its own actual chili live stream yet to be posted. All right. Just finished Resident Alien, The Boys. The Boys season 3 was I'm not saying this is a bad thing or a good thing. I'm not making a judgment on it. I'm just saying that it did seem to be like, how could I say this? The story I loved when it got to the actual story of the characters and what's going on in their lives was great. But I felt like, and again, not saying whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, just because it had nothing to do with the overall story character arc, I thought it was at times a little too woke. I'll just put it that way. Again, not that I necessarily mind that stuff, but if it has nothing to do with the story and it's just in there to be in there, and I mean, I would say that with anything. You could put something super cool in there. Like, here's a great example. The Expendables movies, right? Like, here are these great like 80s action stars in a great like 80s action style movie. And then, wow, Schwarzenegger shows up. And then he says, "You need to get to the chopper." That's so cringe. You didn't have to throw that in there just because it's Arnold. There's just, if there's certain things that, yeah, it just becomes excessive. It's like they're just putting it in there just to put it in there. And it has nothing to do with the story. I never got into Game of Thrones, and I've told this story before, but people still tell me I should check out Game of Thrones. Here's what happened. When the show was new, everyone was telling me, you got to check it out. You got to check it out. You got to check it out. So I'm like, okay, it's a new show. I'm going to start from the beginning. At the time, it was only however many episodes in. So I started watching the first episode. And I'm sitting there like this, and I'm watching, and I'm like, why is everyone telling me how great it is to watch soft core midget porn? That is not what I want to do with my time. So I turned it off. And I never went back because, I don't know. It just, the whole show to me just looked like a bunch of naked girls running around, because on cable you can show naked girls. So, not that I don't like naked girls, but I mean, it's just like, my degree is in film and video production, okay? I understand, and appreciate great filmmaking. If it's there for a specific purpose other than just to put it in there, and if it is in there just to put it in there, I see that immediately and I'm out. Like, yeah, that has nothing to do with the story. That has nothing to do with character development. They just threw that in there because they thought it'd be cool or people would like it or whatever. And I don't know. The new Quantum Leap, yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but I love the original. I was wondering if that was any good. Kim Crawford, what's up? Good morning. Rise and shine with Hello Guy. You let that keep you from enjoying it? Well, again, it had everything. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like, I haven't, John Bull, what's up? I guess I haven't watched enough of Game of Thrones to get where they were going with all of it. Like I said, I turned it on and I was like, okay, again, naked women, great, beautiful. What in the world could possibly be more beautiful than that? But like, so I don't mind looking at that. But the point is, like, okay, it's cable, so they could show girls without clothes on. And here's what really did it, to be 100% honest and explain exactly why that bothered me. Because my initial impression was the dragons and the sort of kind of Lord of the Rings type aesthetic that the show seemed to have. Once I actually started watching it, what I felt like was, oh, I get it. This is using the whole fantasy genre deal as an excuse for guys that maybe have a girlfriend or are married or whatever to sit, turn on their TV, look at titties all day, and say, oh, I'm just watching a movie about dragons and warriors and stuff. And that's what I got out of it. Honestly, that's what it came down to, was I saw it as just an excuse for dudes to look at naked women but use, oh no, it's a fantasy action adventure movie, as an excuse to do it. Kind of like the original Heavy Metal cartoon, right? Like, oh, it's this great cartoon and it's heavy metal with heavy metal music and all these adventures that these people go on into this stuff. And then you watch it and it's all just a bunch of drawings of naked women. Like, that's, again, I don't have a problem with naked women. Naked women are great. But, like, it just came off to me as like, that's all it was. LJ Sings, what's up? But whatever. So maybe I'll give it another chance. Because again, it's not like I'm a prude about it. I'm a stickler for character development and story whenever I'm watching anything. And when I see something like that, I start thinking, oh boy, here we go. Just an excuse to show something fun, whatever. But maybe I judged it too harshly, too quickly. Because yeah, I only made it like halfway into the first episode. So anyway, there's that. We've been on here for almost 3 hours. LJ Sings, good to have you here, but I'm about to wrap it up. Just want to say once again, love you guys. Great to have you here as always. Love the support. Love seeing you every morning. We'll definitely be back again tomorrow. But in the meantime, I got some stuff I got to take care of. Get my little old day started here. And so, yeah. Oh, and tomorrow I'll give you guys my review of the Santa Claus movie. What is it? I'm going to see it tonight. Violent Night. You got a $200 computer from Best Buy. Nice. Solid state drive too. 128 gigabytes, 8 gig memory. I would want 16 for video recording though, but whatever. We'll see. All right. Thank you. Yeah. I'm all shook up.